Welcome, welcome, welcome to Wednesday Night Live. TT here from Intuitive Minds. Already know. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I did not announce that I was going live. I'm just trying to put this together. I'm a little late. I'm not in my usual spot, so this is coming up kind of weird. Okay, comments will appear here. Perfect. Somebody comment, because last time I did this, the comments were not working. I wasn't seeing them until the very end. So, all right. So I apologize for last Wednesday. The energy is just, I've been really focusing on just getting through each fucking day lately. Got my own demons. Got my own demons and shadows that are really surfacing. Comment on here if you are struggling with some inner demons, some ego coming forward. So something that has, I don't have any current events that are coming up. Oh, but we are going to draw names. We are going to draw a winner tonight. Oh, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 people. So we're going to draw for a discounted oracle card reading. But what I want to say is, I really wish, there we go. Hello, Amanda. Like I have this drawn, I've been being really drawn to looking into getting a counselor's certification. And I know that being a therapist and a counselor is probably 6 years of schooling, if not more, if you want your master's. But I feel like there's just not enough affordable counselors out there. From experience, I have paid up to 200 and, what was the last one? Because I was seeing, no, this was an online counseling. I think I paid I think it was like $230 or $210 for an hour. And it was online. It was through video. And that was for OCD. So I deep dived that for a little bit. And I did. I think I seen her maybe 3 times. And then we realized that, that the root of my problem was not so much OCD. Hello, Mindy. I missed your birthday. Happy birthday, by the way. I feel bad. I don't go on Facebook as much as I used to, and that's where all the birthdays are. So I need to just write down all my members' birthdays and then give them a shout out. But anyways, happy belated birthday, Mindy. So I've been really wanting to find more resources or books, and just the short version of this long story is, if you just need an ear. Hello, Kelly. Miss you. If you just need an ear, I believe wholeheartedly that sometimes we just need to vent. Sometimes just the act of saying it out loud, because there is energy in our words. And you'll hear me promote journaling 100%. I need to do more of it, because when I journal, for me, when I journal, it comes from my solar plex, which is where we harbor our self-esteem. And for me, when I journal, that is one way of getting out, releasing. And when I journal, I find myself being very descriptive and very theatrical with my words. And it's, I have a little bit of automatic writing where it's just like, sometimes I channel. And I channel things and messages. And that's how I actually channeled. That's how I actually wrote most of the guidebook in the Oracle card deck that I created. And that's what we'll be using tonight to pull. And we're going to do a stack card. We're going to do a stacked card reading tonight. Because I feel like that's just, I don't know, it just feels like my thing lately to do a stacked reading. So I want to promote myself. And I want to offer myself. Have I gone through everything that maybe I could be helpful for? Probably not. Have I gone through a lot? Yeah. Just in probably the last 2-3 years, you know, Travis and I have experienced things that, you know, we have a hard time putting words to, and we don't like, we still don't understand exactly why they came, you know, why they happened, or, you know, like what exactly we're supposed to do with what we just experienced, you know, and why some of the emotions and feelings that we're feeling. But just plug on, folks. Just plug on and find your, you know, maybe you don't want to, maybe you think you don't have a purpose, but we all have a purpose here, and it doesn't have to be showy. You know, it doesn't have to be, I learned that the hard way. Like when I first started my journey, it was, I thought that I had to be in the in a certain limelight, you know, and I guess that's just because who I was watching. I was really into Colette Baron Reed when I first started my journey, and, you know, she is in the limelight. She has, she has like, you know, almost, well, 30 years of doing this, you know, of providing services for people. And that's her jam. That's her joy. And I guess I just thought that I had to kind of fill those types of shoes in order to be successful and feel successful, and for people to think that I am successful, and for them, you know, people to want to, you know, join my Facebook lives and get a reading from me. And it was just a preconceived notion, and now I'm just comfortable of doing it, you know, just for donations. And right now I'm just learning how to navigate through my emotions, because I have repressed mine for so many years, and there was things that I needed to say to people, and there was emotions that I needed to experience that I never allowed myself to experience for whatever reason. But I want to offer my ear to everybody that's watching, and that everybody that isn't watching, that watches it later, or if you are watching and you know of someone that's not a member on here, and I will listen for free. And if you feel you need to pay me as a service, then you can tip me. But there are so many people that just need their story heard, just need to get that energy out of their body. And for me, in my situation, I won't go into details, but I have been holding back, and that's my choice. But that's not TT. That's not the star that I am supposed to be. Anyways, so I have to talk. I have to get it out there. Hello, Carissa. I have to get that off of my heart, get it off of my throat chakra. And so it's very important, and I'm going to promote, you know, releasing words out of your throat chakra and out of your body. And that's just my way. That's just my opinion. That's my advice. And so I am, I'm going to offer my, if that's therapeutic for you, I'm going to offer an ear for you to just be able to talk, and we can talk about how you're feeling and what you're experiencing, and maybe through tapping in, if you allow me and want to, and you give me permission, I can spiritually, intuitively tap in. We can both tap in together, because we're all intuitive. We just have to believe and allow it to come forward. And we can tap into a little bit, and we can pull some cards, and we can talk and have a conversation, and maybe try to find some clarity for you. Because when I'm feeling low and down and I need to make a decision, I always go to the cards. Always go to the cards, because the cards don't lie. So tonight, I don't really have a topic. But I would like to do, if there's time, I want to kind of keep this just as this reading under a half hour. I want to do a stacked reading. And I have another deck here, but maybe I'll just do one card. But I'm going to use the card deck that I created. And it's $25. And if you take advantage of my free services, I will offer the Oracle card deck for $20. How about that? And if you already have the Oracle card deck that you purchased from me, or however you have it in your possession, I will give you $5 off of, hello, Lisa. Thank you. I have other things on Etsy and other things. I have journals, and I have some decorative baskets that I make. I have bracelets, necklaces, earrings. I can pretty much make anything, you know, that you want me to make. I'm into macrame. I haven't started it yet because I'm looking at this macrame here. I have a couple kits I need to, right now I'm kind of into baskets. And anyways, I'm getting off topic. But I want to hear you. I want to let you know that you are heard, and that you are seen, and that you are loved and supported. And if you feel that you don't have anybody in your life that that you feel like sharing, call me, message me on Facebook. And if I can't do it at that very moment, we will set up a time very quickly. And even if it's just calming you down from a panic attack, or just you need a card pulled, or you need a compliment, or you need a hug, you know, or you just need to scream at someone. You know, I've been doing a lot of outbursts of certain individuals that are frustrating me in my life right now, and so I do that when I'm driving. It's not road rage, because I'm, you know, it's on the county back roads. I'm okay. I'm safe. But I've been noticing, like, after I have that little outburst, that I feel a little bit better. The problem isn't solved, and the person didn't hear me, but I had thought that when you do that, that you're putting negative energy into the ether, and you're sending that person negative energy. And I was corrected by a friend and a mentor, that she said, no, you know, as long as you let the universe know that, hey, I'm going to release some shit out of my throat chakra, and I want you to protect me, and I want you to take what I'm going to say, and I want you to do whatever you're going to need to do to it, but it just stays between me and you can, you know, recycle it and turn it into twinkly little hearts. So it was interesting because I never did that. I never spoke negative emotions or frustrations out loud because I thought, well, that's putting it, you know, that's intention. That's intentional. That's putting it into the universe. I don't want that. I don't want to put that negative energy on that person. I am frustrated right now, and I don't like that person very much right now, but that's not their burden, you know? She coming in?
She wants in.
She wants in. Whoa, whoa. All right, you gotta be good. Stay here. Lay down. All right. So, hello, Julie. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna pull cards. We're gonna ask the universe to pull 3 cards in a stacked reading, and they're gonna be for the collective. And I'm just gonna ask that what can the cards reveal for us, and maybe a little bit of what I was speaking about earlier about the being heard and being seen and being listened and being supported. So cards, reveal to us in a stacked reading what needs to be revealed tonight for the collective. Positivity. You can't make this shit up, folks. I was literally just talking about that. Positivity. Number 23. Okay. So we had a full moon. It was in March, it was supposed to be one of the strongest full moon transitions, and holy shit, I felt it. I felt it the whole week of. Usually I can kind of tinker and feel it like 2 or 3 days before, and then a little bit 2 or 3 days after, because the full moon typically lasts between like 3 and 4 days, like the full effect. You get like a little bit of it. Anyways, I felt it for a whole week. And then after it was here, it just like, I had like such a release, and I felt so much better. So what's coming really forward now is, you cannot make this up. That's why I love doing stacked readings, because they are so on point lately. And I didn't even know what I was going to talk about tonight. So you see how I said that when we have things that we need to say to someone, and we don't want to say them to them, we're not prepared for that. That's not the conversation that we want to have, but we're so frustrated and sad or angry or whatever. We have to get it out. We have to get it out of our body. We have to get that energy out. And I said to like do the scream rage, you know, to scream it or to say it and give it to the universe, as long as it's not negative. And, you know, as long, I believe this is my opinion, as long as you ask the universe to, you know, to take care of it, to recycle it. And remember I said like little like sparkly hearts. Well, they're not hearts, but they're like little sparkly stars, you know? And so what this tells me is that to do that, you know, she has like the moon in her hand. So she's taken the moon, which is, I believe the moon is, I think the moon is feminine energy. Taking that moon, and we have the control in our hands, because we can't control everything, but what we can control, we can visualize, and we can have that in our hands, because what we can only control ourselves. We can't control any results of someone else, of their result, of how they react, how they feel, their thoughts. We can only control us. And so she's hanging on to that moon energy right there. And she's believing that I'm just going to I'm going to put it all in here, and I'm just going to give it, I'm going to get it to God. Hello, I think your name is One or Ane. I like One. However you say your name, thanks for watching. Hello. And just give that to the God, give it to the universe, give it to Gaia. Just give it away, and the universe will take care of it. Give that responsibility to the universe. All right. So we're going to stack on it. So having that said, how can we do that? How can we start implementing that act? I'm just going to shuffle one more time. So we're stacking. Stacked reading is when we keep going the same kind of theme and question and just keep building on it. Determined. Okay, so what's coming forward is more masculine energy. The bull. Take the bull by the horns. Stay determined. Own that shit. So like, she is determined. This divine feminine is determined. And red is the color of like the root chakra, and that's where we feel safe and stable and secure in our foundation. So it starts there. And so like when I'm looking at this card here, and it's interesting because the other day Lola and I were walking, and we live next to a farm, and the farm is on either side, either side of the road that we walk on. And I could hear this what I grew up on a farm, so I know what a bull sounds like. And I heard it, and I know that there was a fence, but I just didn't feel right. I didn't feel right I'd never seen this bull that close to the fence before, and it was like doing its like with the front legs and stuff. And I was like, okay, like I just don't want to take that chance, because I don't know if it's just a fence or if it's an electric fence. And so what's reminding me is that of that bull that, like, you know, drawing its claws in and being very you know, protective of whatever, and very authoritative, you know. And I think we can do that. We can be determined. We can protect ourselves and still have that positivity. So like boundaries, setting boundaries with ourselves and owning that opportunity. Allow ourselves to give that opportunity, like, okay, I need to set this boundary. I need this set. All right. So let's build on that. Boundaries and determined. That lady is determined. The first number was 23, and the second one was 17. So we're going to build on that. What else can you tell us about positivity, throat chakra, venting, and determined? I don't have to shuffle each time, but I do. Opportunities. Opportunity. The number is 21. Opportunity. So I feel like this is more feminine energy. And every opportunity is different. Even if it's the same thing that you're doing, it's still different because it's no longer it's in the past. So all these different, what this is telling me is when we have struggles and we feel that we're not moving forward, remember that like every snowflake is different and every opportunity is different from the last, even though it might seem like this is happening again. Well, how can we use determination to push through and to cultivate a new experience and a new perspective and a new experience? I pulled the perspective card today at work. See if I can try to find it, because it's one of my favorites. So I pulled the perspective card today. It's one of my favorite cards. And it has like an old retro 90s boombox on the bottom. But it just reminded me of, you know, how if we have problems that are arising continuously, and if you're constantly looking at them the same way that you have been, you're never going to see the same results. And sometimes it might not seem like an opportunity, but if you allow it to be an opportunity, it can probably be one of the best things that happens to you. Ooh. Let's keep going. I'm gonna stack on that. So we've got like the positivity, venting, stay determined, set boundaries, embrace every opportunity, create, manifest, cultivate your, control what you know you can control, and that's you. That's your life, what you want, your happiness, your end result. Community. And number 8. So this is like the year of the 8. 8 means abundance. So there's a lot of blue in here. We got this. We talked about the throat chakra. We talked about the root chakra. We have more blue, making opportunities, and now we've got a lot of blue in this community card. So I talked earlier that that I would lend my services for free to folks, and that resonates with this card, the community. And as a community, with the crazy times that it is, we really need to reach out to, you know, friends and family that, you know, and if you do, chances are that you might get a response that you thought, oh God, I just didn't think that if I told this person this, or that if I asked this question to this person, that they were even going to be responsive that way. And sometimes it can surprise you. So stepping out of that comfort zone, you know, can help. I never noticed this before, but when you look at this like kind of far away, it almost looks like it's very abstract, because I used AI and I was new at it when I created these cards, but it almost looks like the Last Supper. And Jesus had followers, and he had people that believed in him. And know that you can have your disciples and your apostles. There are people that follow you. There are people that believe in you. You just have to believe that they are out there and that they do exist. They do exist, and I exist for you. I will say that again. I exist. I see you, I hear you, and I want to comfort you for free. I really like that. And if you don't reach out to me, please know that there are others that you can reach out to. But know that if you feel that you don't have anyone or that you choose, please reach out to me. I'm going to pull another card and then we're going to read from the book. So, I feel like that's a nice kind of closure there. Positivity, determined, with boundaries. Cultivate your own opportunities so that you can experience things differently in a different perspective, and use the community. All right, so one more card to sum it up, and then I'll read from the book. Oh, God. And all this comes down to your true self. Can we look at ourselves? Can we take the mask off? Can we see through our mask? Can we take the mask off and allow ourselves to see who we really are? And maybe, you know, she's got shackles on. She's shackled to her disbelief. Or this man, this could be, it's got the boobs, so I just associate feminine energy with boobs. Sorry. It could be either way. It could be, no judging. But the cobwebs are, you know, a definite sign of when something hasn't been taken care of and something needs attention. I'm going to read from the book. True identity is sometimes the scariest person within ourselves that we will meet. We wear masks to hide who we really are. The big reveal is a powerful turning point and can change our entire being. It might present itself as an unhealthy habit or old behavior that we have repeated over and over with the same results. It might be a shift in attitude or a different perspective of how we look at certain belief systems or how we react to situations. It might be admitting to something that we denied or kept secret. It might be self-worth that reveals itself when we overcome a struggle or a challenge. It might be letting go of that ego driving the fear bus. Take off the mask and allow the universe to align to your true potential. Ooh! I like that, folks. I like that reading tonight. I do want to pull one last card, and then we'll wrap it up here. I like readings that are short and sweet. So I'm going to pull from the chakra deck because we were talking about the throat chakra tonight. And this is this deck. It's called the Chakra Insight Oracle by Karen Sangster, if I'm pronouncing that right. And so I'm still doing the March, the contest. Oh, we gotta pull that. We gotta pull the winner tonight. So, if you're watching still, or if you rewatch it on replay, I want you guys to comment what's a word I can use that I want to supported. So comment in here supported. And reach out to me if you guys need somebody to talk to, or just somebody to bounce an idea off, I will keep it very, very, very professional and confidential. But fun if you want fun. I can bring you fun. I can be whatever you need me to be. Just know that I'm here for you. I'm here for every one of you. Whatever you need. Okay? To the best of my ability. If you want help with your rent, I don't think I can help you with that. But we can navigate together and find some resources. All right? There are options for everything. All right. We're gonna kind of sum up the theme of supported and that throat chakra energy. All right, cards. Be a conduit. I'm gonna be the conduit for these cards revealed to us as a collective of how we can be supported more. Guidance. Look at that. Oh my God. It's backwards, but look at it. It says support, love, signs, direction. And at the bottom it says guidance. And it's got, like, this looks like a compass without the directions on it. And it's also got like the tree. Hello, Sharon. And it's got the tree with like the third eye very much in the center. It's a beautiful card. We got the sun and the moon like we did with the positivity card. I really like that. I'm going to read from the book for this one. And it's number 47. Sometimes it feels as though we are all alone, that we are struggling to find our way and no one is there to help. When we feel we are without guidance, it is usually because we are ignoring the wisdom, signs, and support that are trying to reach us through the subtle realms of higher knowing. When we try to force things with blind determination or disregard the subtle messages that life gives us, this is like ignoring the directions of a compass on a journey, then wondering why we don't end up where we want to be. We are all guided and supported throughout our lives. There is a constant source of love from the forces of higher beings, angels, and guides. We are part of the miracle and the workings of the universe. When we ask for help, the universe always responds, orchestrating all manners of moments and circumstances to help align our steps. Guidance may come with a subtle shift of light or wind direction, through symbols in a dream or the lyrics of a song, through the quiet voice in your meditative writing, or the words of a passing conversation. In order to receive the messages that life's higher realms may have for us, we may need to raise our sense of awareness in the moment. Be still, present, and have faith that you are supported and guided always. It is time to open yourself to the guidance available to you now. Is there an area of life in which you feel you need support? Be willing to ask and then receive in whatever form it comes. The more you acknowledge the energy of guidance, the more clearly you will recognize it, therefore making it easier to utilize it in your life. Bringing feelings of empowerment and the ability to move into flow-filled action and new levels of synchronistic connection to life. Breathe deeply and give thanks. Know that you are being guided and supported now. Well, you saw me shuffle. The cards do not lie. I got your back, and so do the cards. So reach out if you need to. I got you. We're going to do free guidance. Right? All right, guys. Oh, we're going to... So remember that the word tonight is supported. So comment in the comments the word supported, and your name will go into the drawing for the end of March is a discounted oracle card reading. All right, so we're gonna draw a name. There's 5 of them in here. There's 5 of them. Okay, who's it gonna be? It's hard to draw when there's only 5. Only, that's a lot. Oh, Brianna Cleaves. Are you watching, Brianna Cleaves? You are the winner of a discounted oracle card and or product if you prefer, or like not product, but I have like stuff on Etsy and different things. Oracle card decks, if that's what you choose. All right, Brianna Cleaves, you are the winner. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Remember to tune in. Remember to like. I think you can share. If not, reach out if you have friends that want to join. Hello, Jackie. If you have friends that want to join or want to watch, or I am also on YouTube, so there are also YouTube videos there as well, and there are TikToks on TikTok. I need to do more on the TikTok, but like I said, I've just been focusing on just getting through every day with just trying to stay afloat lately. So, and that seems like a lot of energy for myself lately. So, but you're not alone. You're not alone. So reach out if you just need someone to vent to. All right. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye.